We've all been there. You're out for dinner with that friend, you know, the wine guy. He orders a bottle for the table, usually something expensive. Maybe it's French or Italian. He swirls and says something poetic, like, wow, it's opening up beautiful with notes of crushed violets, cigar box, whetstone. Then he pours you a glass. You take a sip, expecting nirvana or something magical to happen. You don't taste violets. You don't taste whetstone. Maybe you taste something more akin to wet dirt. Could be bitter. Maybe it burns your throat. Maybe it just doesn't taste good at all. You don't want to seem uncultured, so you nod and say, yeah, it's great. Inside you're thinking, what's wrong with me? Why don't I get it? Do I hate wine? Well, I'm here to give you the short answer. Yes, there's something wrong with you. You don't hate wine, you just haven't found the wine that works for you. The truth is, wine is not a one-size-fits-all product. Wine is the most beautiful, diverse beverage in the history of man. You might be someone who loves bold, full-bodied red wines like your friend, like this Brunello di Montalcino in front of me. Or maybe you like crisp white wines that are light and refreshing, easy to drink. This is your personal preference. And if you've tried those big, heavy reds like a Napa Cab, and you wondered, why is everyone so obsessed with this? It just tastes like licking a wet oak barrel. You're not alone. Your preferences might not line up with your friends, and that's not because you're uncultured. It's probably because your taste buds work differently. So what's complex or delicious to your friend might feel overpowering or even unpleasant to you. Tannins in wine give it that mouth-drying feeling in your mouth. It makes you go, like when you drink over-extracted tea. Some people love it. It gives wine this structure. Others might feel it's just dry and harsh. In the alcohol, for some there's a pleasant warmth, and others, it might feel burning or harsh. The wine industry doesn't necessarily make this easy for you. For many years, the critics have pushed wines that have high tannin, high oak, high alcohol, and if you don't like it, I guess you could say you haven't acquired the taste. But acquired taste is just marketing speak. For suffer through it until you like it. The problem isn't that wine is bad. The problem is that you've been drinking the wrong wine. For instance, if you've been drinking those big, bold, heavy red wines and didn't enjoy them, maybe you need a wine that talks to you. Maybe it's time to check out Burgundy and Pinot Noir, or lighter styled wines from cooler climates like Loire Valley, or German red wines. How do you find the wines that agree with your palate? Well, the good news is you get to try more wine. The bad news is it can be a game of trial and error, and sometimes you love it, sometimes you dislike it. There's no quick magic formula, like I said. Wine is not a one-size-fits-all product. There are literally thousands of types of grapes in the world, many, many more than you would see at your grocery store. So yeah, you might spend some money on some bottles that don't work for you, that don't quite live up to what you expected or hoped. But when you find the ones that make you go, wow, that's exciting. Here's the problem with traditional wine shopping. A lot of people go to the grocery store, they roll the dice, they pick by the label. That trial and error can be expensive. You bring it home and you pour it down the sink, and you just wasted $30. You do that a few times and you stop trying new wines altogether. You go back to what's safe. Beer, cocktails, whatever you already know. But that's not how you find the wine that works for you. And here's the thing. Buying wine from grocery store is a pain, because it tends to be a lot of the same large producers just producing wine under different labels, all supplied by the same handful of mega distributors. When you're walking down the aisle, you get bombarded with these weird labels, names you can't pronounce. You have no clue what the quality and the value of this $5 or $50 bottle is. It's just too much noise. So how do you actually find the right wine without wasting hundreds of dollars? Well, I would strongly suggest you work with an expert. And not just any expert, but someone who tastes thousands of wines, someone who understands what different palates respond to and goes with different flavors and foods, cultures, and people. I would suggest you buy wine from a place that only sells wine that those people drink themselves. That's what we do here at Big Hammer Wines. Since 2009, we're looking for artisanal, honest, homemade wines that are delicious at every price. We've done the trial and error for you. We taste thousands of wines so you don't have to. We can help narrow down what you specifically like. We want you to be happy. So compare that to a grocery store. No guarantee, no assistance. We're not here to tell you what you should like. We're just here to help you find the wine you will like. And once you find it, you'll understand why people love wine and why people keep coming back to Big Hammer Wines and they've ditched the grocery store. Stop guessing and start drinking wines you'll actually love. Cheers.